You know, we usually write off small talk as just filler, like the fluff before the actual work starts.
Right. It's just noise.
Exactly.
Right.
But today, we're flipping that idea completely on its head. We're doing a deep dive into a guide called Mastering American Office Small Talk, and the mission here is surprisingly high stakes.
It really is.
We're going to decode the specific scripts that keep the American workplace from just descending into, awkward silence.
Yeah, it's honestly like seeing the matrix code of our daily polite murmurs. When you step back and look at these interactions, really look at them, you realize they aren't just about being friendly.
No, not at all.
They're these complex negotiations of status, stability, and boundaries.
Right. It's less about asking how you are and more about asking, well, are you functional?
Exactly.
So let's jump straight into the Monday morning ritual. You're at the coffee machine. That inevitable question lands. How was your weekend?
The absolute baseline. Now, your instinct might be to actually answer the question, right? Maybe your basement flooded or you had this amazing hike.
Right. You want to...
Actually tell the story. But the unwritten rule here dictates a very specific response. Pretty good.
Pretty good. Not amazing, not terrible.
Right. It's the Goldilocks answer.
Yeah.
It's a relaxed answer, sure, but primarily it's a signal of stability. In an office context, you don't want to be a blank slate, but you definitely don't want to be a burden at 9 in the morning.
Oh, absolutely not.
Pretty good. Basically tells your team, I am stable, I am ready to work.
It's an operational status update, and that leads right into the follow-up trap, ready for the week.
Which feels so loaded. But it's essentially a calibration check. It translates to, are you mentally prepared to exist in this workspace today?
And the correct, safe response almost always involves bonding over our shared performance and answer. Coffee.
Coffee is helping.
Yes, exactly.
It's a low-stakes way to build solidarity. We are all tired. We are all medicating with caffeine. It levels the playing field immediately.
So once we've established we're functional, we hit the midday interactions, the break room chat. If you listen closely, American office culture is obsessed with one specific metric here.
Busyness. Oh, absolutely. The greeting, busy day, is just ubiquitous.
Yeah.
In this cultural framework, being busy is the default state of value. If you aren't busy, are you even contributing?
And the response script is classic.
Yeah.
You confirm you have meetings all morning, and then the other person hits you with, tell me about it.
Now, this is where it gets tricky, especially if you take things literally. Tell me about, it sounds like an invitation to vent or tell a story.
Like, well, let me pull up my calendar and show you.
And that is exactly how you fail the interaction. Tell me about, it is an idiom here. It's a verbal nod. It just means, I agree, or I feel your pain.
Right.
If you actually start listing your tasks, you've broken the social contract, you've turned a bonding moment into a boring one.
So we bond over the shared grind. But what happens when the mask slips? What about when a coworker looks visibly drained?
This is the empathy section of the script. The standard approach is the prompt, okay, you look tired.
Which feels risky. Telling someone they look tired can sound a lot like, you look terrible.
It definitely can. But notice how we instinctively pivot to what I call the vocabulary of endurance. The key phrase to use here is powering through.
Just powering through. I feel like I say that 3 times a week.
It's a powerful signal, though. It acknowledges you are exhausted, but emphasizes that you are professional enough to ignore it. It's a badge of honor.
And the response to that is usually, hang in there.
The classic kitten on a branch poster slogan.
Oh, yeah.
But look at the function. Hang in there means I validate your struggle, but I cannot fix it. It's emotional support, light edition.
Right. It keeps the interaction within the safe bounds of office personal.
Exactly. You can mention the kids kept you up, but you frame it as something you are overcoming, not drowning in.
It's all about friction reduction. These scripts, crazy day, or let's grab lunch sometime, they're designed to smooth out the edges of working in close quarters.
They make the workspace feel nicer. It's social WD-40.
Social WD-40, I love that. But here's the thought I'm left with for you all listening. We master these scripts to avoid awkwardness. We optimize for smoothness.
Right.
But if our factory default settings are always just pretty good and powering through, are we actually connecting with the people we spend 40 hours a week with?
Or have we just mutually agreed to a ceasefire where no one talks about how they really feel?
Next time you're at the coffee machine, see if you can spot the script running. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.